You on? All right. This is Kid Cabell, one of the co-founders of Veracity In Defiance. We came all the way from Chicago down to Philadelphia, and we are here with another one of Chicago's finest, JImmy Dore, one of the co-hosts of TYT, and also a host of his own show, the JImmy Dore Show. It's good to see you, JImmy Dore.
Hey, thanks for coming out and covering this.
No problem. So, obviously last night, Bernie Sanders gave a speech to the Democratic National Convention. As a journalist, as someone who's covered this primary since the very beginning, what are your opinions of his speech and also some of his praise for Hillary Clinton?
I think his praise was for positions that he is trying to corner Hillary Clinton into adopting. I don't think his praise is actually for her. I think it's Ralph Nader made a point that what he's doing is he's trying to set Hillary up for betrayal, meaning he's going to publicly say all these progressive positions that she has kind of agreed to be for, and now he's going to hold her feet to the fire because he knows that as soon as she gets elected, she's going to renege on those promises, and then it'll help him enlarge his own civic organization and the movement that you see right here today. So that's what I think when you hear him praising Hillary. Listen closely. He's really trying to corner her into supporting more progressive positions and more progressive policies.
Now, obviously, Hillary Clinton has picked vice presidential candidates for TPP, for deregulating the banks. Is she basically throwing away party unity? Because in many ways, people are feeling insulted, especially with the recent reveal that the Democratic Party was in cahoots with the Clinton campaign since the very beginning. I mean, well, what's your opinion on that?
Yeah, I think Hillary is a horrible politician. She's not only a flawed candidate, she's a horrible politician in the sense that she doesn't understand what's happening on the left in America. What's happening on the left in America is that they're becoming left again. She doesn't even understand that. They're so in that bubble. She's been taking corporate money. I mean, even people who are her staunch supporters say, if I was thinking of running for president, I'm not going to take $800,000 from Goldman Sachs the year before. So everyone knows that her mind isn't working correctly. She's been out of real life. She's been driven around for the last 30 years of her life. She doesn't know what real life is like. She doesn't know what real struggle is like. So I forget your question now, but
you're answering it just fine, JImmy Dore, because you're on a point. There's a lot of anger. There's a lot of frustration. Obviously, the superdelegates and the delegates are going to be voting tonight in regards to who will be the nominee. Do you think they have the foresight to realize that right now, with recent polling data, Donald Trump is defeating Hillary Clinton? Do you think that they will actually turn around and vote for Bernie Sanders, or do you think they'll just keep on following this crazy train all the way to the general election?
I think they will follow this crazy train all the way to the general election because that's how the gears work. They say the Republicans fear their base and the Democrats mock their base. And you saw it last night a couple of times. They wagged their finger and mocked Bernie supporters, which is half of the goddamn party, which just drives me crazy. It's just like that's how bad the Democrats are with message.
Right.
And they can't unify, right? Because they want to be people like Hillary Clinton. Their instinct is to want to be liked by the people who already hate them. Their instinct. That's why she brags about being friends with Henry Kissinger. She doesn't even realize how horrible that sounds. So she's completely out of touch. Her history, if her history is any predictor of her future behavior, it's really scary.
Now, from what we've seen with the former Clinton administration, the Obama administration, we know what they did wrong, and we know what's wrong with the potential Trump administration. He's fascist, he's a misogynist, sexist, racist, you name it. What concerns you with the potential Hillary Clinton administration? What keeps you up?
Well, what concerns me is that in 2 years the Senate will go even more Republican. The House will be even more Republican. State houses across the nation will again be solid Republican, and they will gerrymander the House for another 10 years. So people don't realize that if Hillary Clinton's president, it does screw us in the midterms. I mean, look how bad it was even with a popular president like Barack Obama. So that's the thing that scares me the most, is that a Hillary president, she'll usher in more right-wing policies, because that's what it means when she says she's a progressive who gets things done. She doesn't mean she's a progressive who gets progressive things done. Nobody thought that's what she meant when she said that. So that's what scares me, is that she's such a polarizing figure in America that half the country is going to hate her no matter what, even maybe more than that. So that's what scares me, is that she's going to set the table for an even more of a right-wing takeover of American politics.
All right, this is Kid Cabell from Veracity In Defiance, covering the DNC convention here in Philadelphia. It was JImmy Dore. JImmy Dore, thank you so much for being on here. Take care. All the best to you.